You can cut that tension with a knife.
Saeed's just asking the questions that we all want to know as the audience.
I was fine with signing
unsubtle drugging.
agreeing to
I was going to say, like, he just told her he was drugging her.
Ben's got such a way with words.
Why would I stay?
Because if you do, I will cure your sister's cancer.
Oh my God.
To take that on faith?
I'm not a liar, Juliet.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tribe of Nerds. Kevin, Michael, Kristen, and I are back for Lost Season 3, Episode 16, One of Us. And right before we get into it, subscribe, like, share, comment if you want to become one of us. And yeah, with that, let's
go. So good, Jake. I'm so proud of you. That was so cool.
Yeah. And just also to mention while we're on it, this is Jake's first viewing of Lost, so no nasty spoilers in the comments. We don't want to ruin his first experience. No spoilers. Shush.
If you have something that you need to say that is at all spoilery, put spoiler and then ... Make it so it has to be like see more. And that's the deal we have with our sweet little Jake, that he won't click on see more. But if you just go into it, he's just going to read it.
He just keeps reading.
Yeah, we can't stop him. His eyes can't help themselves.
The Ron Burgundy of podcasting.
Okay, so we talked about this a little bit. This, like, Michael, you were saying you kind of somewhat forgot that this episode, like, this is one of my favorite ones. I think this is an amazing Juliet episode. I have so many. My fun facts are all the bloopers that are in this episode.
Oh boy.
Legit. They messed this one up really bad.
Oh no.
Them for it. It adds to it because you're like sitting there watching this amazing episode. You're like, and they're all very noticeable. Okay. Obviously not to you guys because you guys are looking shocked at me right now, but I notice them every time and it drives me crazy. But first of all, the numbers, those were like out there for everyone. L4, she's going to be symptomatic in 48 hours. The one that was not said, it was right there at the end. Juliet tied her knot and it was a figure 8. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Oh.
Those ones are a stretch for me.
Tie a knot. That was very deliberate. That is not how you tie a knot. Like, that one was very deliberate.
Okay.
The other fun fact is that 20 minutes and 48 seconds of this episode, more than half the time of this episode, is spent in a flashback. So,
okay.
Which makes sense, but it's a really good flashback. We've had some really bad flashbacks. So, like, could you imagine if it was half the episode, it was horrible?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, like, when the writers are doing an episode on someone that's a newer character, I think they get so excited because it's like, we haven't plumbed the depths of this person's personal life yet, so it's so exciting for them to be like, we don't know that much about Juliet. We can do all flashbacks and she'll still be interesting.
Well, and part of her flashbacks are like stuff that was happening on the island while the show was happening. So it's not even like we have to go back into her personality. Like, we're just going back in the show's history.
Right. Well, let me get to my fun, all the bloopers. Okay. The first one that I know Michael will appreciate is Claire asks for aspirin. That is not what they would say in Australia. It would have been like Predol or something like that. They do not call it aspirin in Australia. So good chance she might have picked it up from the like other, her other cast members, like castaways, but
You could have picked up from Jack.
Definitely not something that she would have said regularly as being an Australian. Also, they mentioned Juliet mentions that Sawyer killed the man the night before boarding the plane in Sydney. That was actually not true. He did that a week before he was arrested for the bar fight the night before the flight. Y'all remember that? So fun fact about that one. Ben says previously that 2 days before your plane crash, I found out I had a tumor. We find out this flashback, it was the day before. Whoopsie. These two are my favorite. Okay, so we get Juliet getting out of the submarine, right? And she looks around at the island. Where am I at? All the things. Not one person is on that dock. Okay, it is completely vacant. And then out of nowhere, we like spin around again, and there is a man, clearly a man, standing there like as a guard, all by himself. And then we spin around again, and here comes Ben out of nowhere. Yeah. But what else is the best part is Ben, clearly you see him start walking. Like, it's not like they pan over and he's been walking. He literally starts walking. And
Oh my god.
She was just drugged. She's dazed and confused. She's in a new place. She didn't notice him. Like, what do you want from her?
Totally, yeah, just out of the dark.
Ben's got a magic box and all kinds. Like he's a magic guy. He can teleport. It's not that weird.
Yeah, so I mean, Ben's totally magic. Can we talk about the moment that we see Kate and Saeed basically pause both of their walkings to make sure that there was a dramatic long pause before they came over the hill in the sand? Because you clearly see them both stop, wait for Jack to like go up. Then Kate walks up and you see Saeed's like little legs down there and he's like, okay, I guess I'll walk now. It's great.
That is them taking a step back and saying like, hey, what do you think of this Juliet woman? I don't trust her. I don't trust her either.
Or it's production being like, wait a minute, we need dramatic effect.
All that.
You always need dramatic effect.
I just love that they like panned in at the wrong time because you can see them stop walking. It's great. Those things, those are like the doc and them stopping to go over the hill make me laugh every time I watch this episode because it's so blatantly obvious. But anyway, any other fun facts from anybody else?
It's episode 16. That's a number.
Thank you for that. That is a fun fact. Numbers are fun.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh Lord! All right, let's jump into this thing. Obviously, we were left off by them. You know, Jack saying she's coming with us. Saeed's like, absolutely not, and he's like, I don't care what you have to say. I'm Jack. And so we pick up this episode of their trek across the island here to head back to camp. They are heading to camp. They make like Saeed. There's so much tension here. Like it starts off, you can easily tell, and we're gonna get really to a boiling point here soon. But like. Saeed's like, we're making camp. I love that Juliet looks over to Jack like, are we making camp? Like, I don't know who's to listen to. Like, she's so like stunned. But no, Jack's like, yeah, sure. I'm going to get some firewood. Kate's like, I'm going with you because I don't want to be around these two right now. This is awkward. Also, I need to ask you a bunch of questions, which she does. She's like, we need to chat. You were there for a week. What happened? And he's like, I was going to get off the island and you showing up ruined everything. So thank you, Kate. Basically.
Can we just appreciate, like, when Kate says, that's it, and Jack's like, yeah, that's it. Like, Jack has every right to be pretty salty right now and pissed off about the fact he was, like, an hour away from leaving the island. He's totally within his rights to be salty at everyone. And I think he handles it way better than most people would.
100%.
Yeah. I'd be a little dramatic about it. I know, which shocking me.
What?
I know, but I'd probably be a little more dramatic about it.
You dramatic? Never would have thought it.
Having the drama queen.
Also, during this moment, we get Juliet just trying to like, she's still dirty from like the mud. She's trying to clean herself off, have like a moment, and Saeed's like staring a death hole into her head, and she's like, "Hi, how's it going?" And he's like, so I'm gonna need to ask you some questions. And she's like, I can't answer those. He's like, well, I need you to answer them. Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you kidnapping children? Why are you making lists? Like, he goes right in. He does not even give her like a, what's your name? Like, he was like, who are you?
I don't care about your name.
Right.
I care about why you're kidnapping people.
I'll somewhat give you a little nicey nice in there of what's your name, but no, I really need to know what about these lists. Why are we kidnapping children? What's happening here? But also, as I mean, Michael pointed out too, like, we know that Saeed has had like a very like the love of his life, the most useless person ever, died because of these people. So like Saeed has some issues.
So,
can I just point out, like, I think an episode or two ago where you were like, I never bring Shannon up. I never do it. I just respond. I just like to call out your hypocrisy and your bullshit when I see it happen right in front of me. Carry on.
Love it.
Yeah,
I'm with Michael. Seconded.
I thirded.
Don't worry, Michael's going to be on your case in about 2 seconds anyway. But Saeed says, you know, like, Juliet says, if I tell you, you're going to kill me. He goes, what do you think I'm going to do if you don't? And then Jack comes in to rescue her, like Jack to the rescue. But we also get this moment that in between this, we get our first flashback where this is her going to the island. She has zero idea what's about to happen to her. And we're going to get really into a lot of craziness.
When Rachel drops her off.
It's so sad. It's heartbreaking. Like, especially knowing what we know about Juliet when she's like, I'll be back. I'll be back.
We know, right? Because she says in the previous episode, she's been on the island for 3 years. So we know when she says, I'll be back before the baby is born, we know that's not true. Like, it's already heartbreaking from the start. Like,
it's sad. It's like, couldn't, obviously these people were never going to allow it, but like to bring her sister with her to the island, but obviously that wasn't going to happen. So
it's the added.
Well, as we'll learn, maybe that wouldn't be a good idea with a pregnant woman on the island.
right.
Oh, that is true, actually.
Right. But it's also the added of the sister going, go make us proud. Like, oh my God. It's so gut-wrenching. It's like horrible. But they do say goodbye and they will see you soon, but actually not. And then we get back to this moment where her and Saeed are literally just having this moment, and Jack has come in to save the day for Juliet because they've obviously had a bond. They were supposed to leave the island together. And we brought this up watching it. The tension was so thick here between Jack and Saeed. Like, this is like, if I was Juliet and Kate, we'd be like, should we like take a walk? I don't want to be around you two right now. Like, this is bad.
And I think a reason why this is such a good episode as well is, like, I totally understand everyone's perspective on it. Like, I totally understand and respect Saeed being like, why are we trusting her? And at this point, can we trust Jack? Like, yes, it's Jack, but why is he fighting for the others? Like, Saeed is the anti-other. He's been so against them. Like, I totally understand Saeed's reservations, and I love that we get a bit of Saeed and Sawyer and teamwork in this episode. It's really good.
They are the very unlikely duo, aren't they? It's great.
Yeah. Going back to like season 1, it's crazy how far they've come.
Most definitely. But going back to the beach, because we haven't been there in a minute, we get Aaron like crying, losing his mind. Charlie's like, what on earth is happening? Claire is definitely having a bad mommy moment. She did not hear her kid crying at all, but for good reason. She says she's feeling out of it. She does not feel like great. And Charlie's like, okay, you take a nap. I will watch the kid.
Charlie just being like cute little Charlie, like, okay, I'll take the baby. I'll take the baby. You take a nap. You get some rest.
Right. Like, but here's the thing is like this. There is like mom exhaustion is real. Like, I can actually speak on this. There's times where you don't even realize you have passed out, and then all of a sudden you're getting woken up to like a baby crying or whatever. Like, the mom exhaustion is real. So I feel for Claire. She just happened to be sick on top of this because of a whole nother thing that we're going to get into later. But like, that's not unheard of for her to be just completely exhausted and not hearing her baby like that. This is not anywhere to mom shame anything. Like, this happens all the time. So yeah, kudos to Charlie for being like,
I mean, it's not as bad as man flu, but I'm sure it's pretty bad.
Swear to God. This is what I deal with. Where's all the moms? Help me out.
Michael.
You're gonna get so called out for that one. Anyway,
bring it. Call me out.
I do not support that Michael comment. I am not on board with that one. He's on his own.
I mean, Michael also hates babies, as we found out last episode. So
most babies.
That's not any better.
There's a couple of good ones out there.
Yeah, the ones I'm related to. The rest,
Lord. Well, while Kevin recovers from this, we do have Saeed on an absolute mission that he almost chops Kate with a machete. Like, did anybody pick this one up?
I was looking, I was like, sir, you need to like tell her to stand back, or you need to be a little more controlled with your movements.
Did we also take the moment that like, I wonder if this was like they were expecting this, because she kind of was like, whoa, like I almost got taken out by a machete. Like, she like is like, okay, take a chill.
Is this where he's clearing like the bushes? Okay, yeah.
I'm so glad you guys noticed that as well, because like,
he goes back, and she's like, whoa.
I do know. Okay, they made a movie in my town, and like the place where they made it, they like created a fake forest, right? So like every time I'm watching this, I'm like, are those real Hawaiian plants or are those fake Hawaiian plants? So I think that there's a chance that like this is like a fake dull machete, right? Because it's a prop. and it's like fake plants that are like plastic and not breaking. And so he's like on take 14 and he's like, oh my God. And he's like, trying to break it. Poor Evangeline Lilly is just like,
whoa. Well, while Saeed is having a full-on meltdown with this machete and Kate's getting the brunt end of it, Jack is over there talking to Juliet. Juliet's feeling worried. He's like, we're going to be to our, beach soon. Like, you're going to be okay. This little conversation between the two of them makes me laugh every time because they're like, it's obviously kind of like a tense moment. Like I tied him to my people tied him to a swing set. Like, we've locked your people in cages. Like, do you think that they're going to be okay with this? And he's like, I'll be at the beach in a couple hours. They'll be fine. Like, no, they're not. What? Jack. But it's like the moment of like, they're just trying to like make light of the situation. He's trying to comfort her, which I thought was very sweet.
yeah.
But she's also playing back too. Like, she's very playful, Jack. I do love this duo a lot. Like, this is a very cute duo. Now let's get to our next flashback where we have a full-on moment of here's some orange juice with a side of drugs.
It just made me laugh that they're just so open about that they tranquilized the orange juice. And like, what? I've never watched anything and heard like somebody who puts stuff in the drink be like, oh yeah, we're just going to admit to trying to poison or tranquilize you.
But this is the manipulation, right? Because they like, just like part of the manipulation of Kate, as we see later, is like own up to it, right? Like own up to it. Yeah, we're like, that's part of how they do it, is like tell you the truth so that like you believe them, right? Like, well, yeah, it's a tranquilizer because this is a rough journey, and the only way to really want to do it is tranquilized.
Yeah,
like
the ride to Portland can be really difficult. Like, we got to knock you the fuck out.
Right.
Can we also take a moment that he opened up this tranquilizer like a freaking sugar packet? Like, what?
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's just adding some Splenda. He's just trying to make the orange juice a little sweeter, a little less acidic.
It's definitely actually a sugar packet, and they're just pretending.
It's so bad. But like,
I would hope so.
I would hope so.
But here's a moment that I can't wait to get into because I'm sure this will spark some fury between our two lovely people over here that love to fight about people being special. Richard Alpert brings up that Juliet has a gift and she is special. So we've heard this before. And yep, see, I'll just here we go. Just let it go. Take 20,000 million and 22.
She is special. She's needed on the island. We're not going to disagree, right, Kevin?
No, I mean,
she's as special as John Locke.
He plays. He's not in the episode, so we don't have to bring him up. No, like this is like, again, like classic manipulation of a person, which sometimes works on someone repeatedly, like for years and years on end, and sometimes just works on Juliet to get her to drink a tranquilizer and get her to the island. But yeah, like you created, like you healed this woman's womb that should not have been healed. Like, you have a gift, and if you come with us and you do this, then you will be able to share that gift with more people, right? Like, that's a convincing argument. I wouldn't down the tranquilizer like that, but that's a convincing argument.
Yes,
she downs that tranquilizer like so quick.
That all of her college years paid off because she chugs that drink with zero problem. I also love that Ethan's like, I wouldn't have done that.
After,
if you manage to,
I also assume, I assume that this happens more often than with just Juliet, right? Like, if they get somebody else to come to the island, they also do the same thing. And I assume that this is like an ongoing joke that Ethan has with himself.
Like, they did it again. But like, if you manage to freak out Ethan, you know you've done something bad. Like, right. When Ethan is like, whoa, maybe don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, by chugging it though, she went right to sleep though. She had zero issues with falling asleep. But she wakes up. Here's the other part. Listen, like, okay, you've now just taken tranquilizers, but you've now woken up strapped to a bed, like mental patient in a padded room strapped down to a bed. Like, can't talk.
I can't believe they let her wake up on her own like that and didn't like untie her and like gently wake her up, right? Because they are really gentle with her when she does, like when they realize she's awake, right? Like Ethan is very like, watch your head, be careful, like, so like, where were you to untie her and like, hey there, sleepyhead, hey.
Good morning.
He's quite a good guy in this episode. He's quite sweet. I'm not used to saying that from him.
Wake up, sunshine. The world says hello.
The world says hello. No, with that, I mean, honestly, yes. But like, here's the thing about this too is like, you wake up, you just down the strength. That's the last thing you remember. You wake up strapped to a bed. You can't talk. And then all of a sudden, the curtain pops and you got Ethan's crazy face in front of you. This is
panic.
The nightmares.
I'd be screaming. Those people in the other room, when she went through the doorway and they're like sitting there eating their breakfast or whatever, would have heard me screaming because I'd be screaming.
Right. But he is very sweet. Watch your head. Here, let me help you down. Here's your bag. Like, also now fun blooper. She definitely woke up without shoes, but miraculously jumped down into high heels. It was great.
Yeah.
With that, they said
quickly shoved them on.
Totally. She just jumped right into him.
Also, why was she wearing high heels to get out on a dock? They should have warned her to wear flats.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Get your
She was wearing her best Portland outfit.
Her best Portland outfit.
I'm gonna look good in Portland. Where am I?
But she does. I love that she also, again, this poor girl. He's like, we're here, and she's like, where's here? And he's like, just go up. Like he just go up. I'm not gonna tell you anything.
You have to climb this ladder in high heels.
Mystery. But she does get out of the submarine. We find out they have a submarine. Interesting. But she gets out of the submarine, takes a look around. This is again where the blooper happens, where there's nobody there. Then there's an armed guard. Now there's Ben. It's a great time. But Ben approaches and he's all, hey, I'm Ben. Thanks for coming. Have a great day. Let's go and make some babies. Basically, this is Ben.
Not in that way.
Well, not.
Let's go save some babies.
That too. All the things. All the things. But yeah, this is Juliet getting to the island. I mean, Jake, what are your thoughts at? Because like, I would be like, can I go back? This is weird. Like, I would be instantly like, you know what? This is a little too much for me. Can I just go like return round trip? Thanks.
Yeah, I definitely, if I stepped out of a submarine and all of a sudden saw a giant island in front of me, I'd just be like, what the heck did I sign up for?
But also, what are your thoughts that they have a submarine?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I mean,
we already knew that John Locke blew up the submarine.
Thank you. I'm not an idiot. I meant like this.
I was so confused.
Obviously, they have a submarine to blow it up, but I'm talking about like this is how they're coming and going is what I meant to say.
Right. The fact that they came in a submarine instead of like, okay, because
on a plane,
because they alluded
I didn't word it correctly. I'm sorry.
They're on like an airstrip where they go to, where Juliet and her sister go to meet.
Yes, they're at an airway.
Yeah,
and then she wakes up on a submarine.
Okay. Correct. Yeah. That's what I meant. I didn't word it correctly. I'm so sorry. My bad.
Exactly.
Whoopsie. But yeah, no, that's where I was getting at is because they showed up at an airport and she definitely did not show up by plane. So that would be where I would be like, what happened here? Anyway, moving on.
She's had a ride.
She has had a ride. Anyway, moving on. Claire is totally sick. She comes and asks for aspirin that she would never ask for because she's Australian. But nonetheless, Sawyer, he is so sweet, even though he just totally called Hurley fat. He totally fat shamed Hurley by the 2 men and a baby comment, counting Hurley twice. But he was so sweet to go get her some aspirin. Like, he was like, I'm on it. Totally.
Yeah, you don't have to trade me anything. You don't. I'll just do it.
Yeah.
He was so nice.
I just have it in my stash. You can have it.
I'm going to go get it. He's like, coming right up. Got you, Claire.
Yeah, he's so sweet now to everybody but Hurley.
Well, Hurley caught him.
Yes,
you rag on your friends. The people you love the most, you rag on the most. So I think he really loves Hurley the most.
Oh, true.
And he even says, like, I called you by your name. Like, what do you want from me?
Right.
I didn't use the nickname. But as he goes to get the aspirin, cue the reunion and all of the like songs. This is every reunion on this show does not matter what it is. I'm tearing up. Like it is like the family visit of Survivor. Like I cannot help it. But his face, like, and then of course, like Sun and Jin see the Jack's there. Everybody rushes over. Again, this is where we see them pausing to walk up for dramatic effect. But this is like such a good moment, and like Sawyer's like just slowly walking up, like in disbelief as everybody else is rushing. And I just love this moment that like they had been through some shit over there. Like they had been through some stuff together. We already know that Sawyer and Jack kind of have had not great times, but also they have really like a good, like solid bond. Like I would say that this is a friendship at this point. This isn't just like an acquaintance moment, whether they always agree or not. And so I do love that this moment of him like nodding to Jack, and then they do like a whole like handshake because we're men, but then they're like, bro, like, oh my God, are you okay? You're fine. Like, it's great to see you. I love that moment.
It warms my heart so much, just the little hug between Jack and Sawyer, like how far we've come with them.
Your cold, dead, baby hating heart.
Yeah.
But also the other reunion that, listen, I don't love it, but it's also very sweet, is Sawyer and Kate. And this embrace that they give each other is, you feel how much that like Sawyer cares for her, like just that, like,
yeah,
his hand on her head, like this is like a tight embrace that's quickly ruined because he realizes Juliet's there, and he's like, what the hell is she doing there? Oop, bad man was bear. So sorry. Why is she here? I do also love the moment that they send Hurley over to babysit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hurley, again, like we've seen this happen with Hurley. Like, remember when like he found out Kate was a fugitive, and he's like, okay, bye, like see you later, like runs off. Like he's so like awkward about it. But we do get a moment from Hurley here where he basically threatens her without threatening her. He's like, last person that came over here, we didn't like it. He's buried over there. Like, okay, Hurley.
But also on top of that, it's like we're starting to learn about the others, and we're seeing them more as like the human beings that they are, rather than just the, you know, faceless villains that are terrorizing us. But I think it is useful to bring up and remember that, like, we were terrorized by these people. Like, we were tortured, killed, dragged into the jungle, hung from trees by these people. Like, right. Just because they're not wearing fake clothes or fake beards and they're, you know, a bit more humanized, I don't think they can be completely just forgiven of all the shit that we had to go through for like 2.5 seasons before this point of them. Like,
even Hurley
Juliet
is like
some suspicion. Yeah.
Even Hurley's like, you messed with us. Like you hurt us.
Yeah.
When he says Charlie got upset, I don't know why it like breaks my heart so much. Charlie got upset.
But also we get the really good line of like one of my favorite lines of the entire series when he's like, I didn't see you on the dock when they put bags over our heads, and Kid asked us. She's like, I was off that day.
That's really funny.
Love that line. It does lead us into another flashback here where we kind of are getting the idea, like now Juliet's been on the island for a few months here. Another patient has died. Another pregnant woman has died. Goodwin shows back up. Hello, Goodwin. And we're going to find out that Goodwin had a little bit more of a connection with Juliet than we needed to know. But Goodwin is there. He's like, it's okay. Like, I'll talk to Ben. And Juliet is obviously upset about this. We get to this moment where she obviously leaves. She needs some time to herself. She's feeling very like inadequate. She was this special person that can't obviously get the job done. And so Ben, you know, he comes up to her on the beach and he's like, hey, you know, she wanted to get pregnant. It's her fault. Like, definitely not your fault. Totally the dead lady's fault. It's great. And she's like, yeah, I can't do anything here. Like, I either need to take a woman off the island. He's like, nope, not happening. You're going to fix it. And she's like, how the hell do you want me to fix it? It's time for me to go, Ben. Like, it's legit. It's over. Like, there is nothing for me to do. And he's like, well, you know, sure, we'll let you go home. You know, be with your sister, but she's going to be dead. Oh, what?
What he does to her here is vile.
I mean, but it's even worse when we get to it later. Like, I feel like it's even worse once in a little bit here. But yeah, no, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible.
I love Ben. I absolutely love Ben. This is horrible. This is really horrible.
This is heinous behavior.
This is heinous behavior.
Heinous.
Like, if you've ever seen it.
Can we just like, what are your thoughts on this, Jake? Because personally, my thought has always been that her cancer never came back.
Yeah, I think it was
Ben is just purely lying about that.
Yeah, I obviously think that Ben is lying. I mean, he's a manipulative snake. Like, I just don't. I legitimately think when people say lines like, "Oh, I'm not a liar," I don't know. Like it reminds me of in Avengers Endgame when like Nebula and Thanos talk about like Thanos isn't a liar, and it's like I'm pretty confident someone like Thanos, who's a genocidal maniac, has lied. So like it's I just don't I think that's just funny when these villains kind of say these lines. And so yeah, this was a crazy moment. I definitely had a reaction to it. And then Juliet is like has the like justified reaction of like smacking the glass out of Ben's hand and like, you know, screaming at him, and like completely justified on her part.
Yeah.
Well, we're not even there yet, but yes, that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
this is
Thanos was right.
Oh my god.
Michael.
There is a point here though that I want to come to you about, Jake, specifically, because I mean he tells her like, you can like, fine, go and leave, like spend the last few days with her, and then she dies, like whatever, like then you don't help anybody. But if you stay, I will cure your sister's cancer. Jacob will make sure it will get done. And this, we've heard this Jacob name again. Like, what is this? Like, I need to know what your thoughts are, because, like, is this like, again, like, is this the Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain kind of situation? Like, Ben's the one that's like, I didn't make this decision, Jacob did, and there's no Jacob. Like, what are your thoughts?
I think it's some sort of god that they're worshiping. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what to make of it, but again, we've had him referenced. He was part of the Carl room. Where Carl was getting brainwashed. And so, yeah, I don't know what to make of it other than this is a god or something that is being worshipped.
I mean, we're not going to
cure cancer, apparently.
He can
Pretty
cure
godly.
I mean,
He can cure cancer, and apparently in Ben give cancer?
Question mark?
Yeah. I mean, I'm wondering if this Jacob has something to do with the smoke monster. That is something I'm thinking about now, but
well, we won't tell you.
When you throw out theories, I'm so excited.
I know, I love listening to theories about it. But with that, moving on, we get back to the island, and of course, Jack is like going for the battle of Juliet's fine, she's great. Like, why are we all upset? And the group is like, what? Like, I love that Sawyer brings up a really good point. Like, why are you fighting all of us for one of them? Like, when we've all been fighting against them for so long. Like, because I mean, Jack's going to the point of like, I trust her and you guys trust me. So like, what? This is not a valid reason, Jack. This is absolutely not a valid reason.
The thing that we see later from Jack that he does not explain to anybody, when he's like, I saw your face when the stuff exploded. Like, you want off this island just like we do, right? Like, that makes sense. Like, that makes sense as a reasoning to trust this person. So like, I get where Jack's coming from, but like, Jack, you've got to communicate that to people. You can't surprise them in the middle of your speech about whatever's happening at night, right? Like, you can't surprise them and be like, well, I was gonna leave the island. Like, not how you present this information, Jack. Not how we go about this. We need to roll this out in a different way.
Well, and Sawyer's like right there on top of it. Like, sounds like you were looking out for yourself. Like, I would know, I've done that before. Yeah, no, this is definitely, Jack is not, you know, not his.
He's not communicating his thoughts very well.
No. It's funny because doesn't he also mention that Locke blew up the submarine, and no one reacts that strongly to it. So I think they're all in agreement that it was probably the right decision.
Well, they do ask where Locke went, and he's like, he went with them.
So again, they are just hearing about the submarine for the first time, and they're hearing about it in terms of, I was going to leave you all on the submarine. He stopped me. Like, if he presented it the way it was, he should have, where I had made a deal with them. Juliet and I were going to leave the island, and then I was going to use all of my resources to come back and find you all and come get you. And then Locke blew up the submarine, and I couldn't leave. then that's different than, oh yeah, lock you up a submarine. What submarine? The one I was going to use to leave you all, right? Like
That, yeah, it was conveyed the wrong
we
way.
got to work on our delivery, buddy. We gotta. I know you didn't choose to be the leader. I know that this is not your usual thing, but like we gotta work on this. We gotta workshop this.
But it fits Jack because he has no bedside manner.
I was just about, Jake, we're on the same page today. I was literally going to bring it up. Wait, teamwork. High five. Okay. Yes, horrible bedside manner. But yes, in the middle of all of this, like, fighting, if you will, Claire just starts, like, spewing blood from her nose. Like, this is like a geyser. Like, it's not just like a trickle of a nosebleed. It's like a full-on geyser.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, Jack goes into doctor mode. Like, has she been drinking everything, eating different? Like, what's going on? Like, was she fine? He was like, she started feeling bad this morning, like, but like just seemed tired. Like, what's going on? I also love in this moment we get a couple Jin and Sun moments. One, they're very excited to see Jack, and then two, they're so irritated. They're like over it. And she's like, what happened to her? And Jin over there, he's like speaking Korean, like he's like, and she's like, what? And she's like, she said, why do you care? Like, it's just, they have like two lines. It's great. And they're like over it.
Again, like, it's going back to, like, they don't know, well, Sun knows, but Jin doesn't know that it was Charlie that dragged them out into the jungle. Like, Jin is still under the impression that not that long ago, the others attacked his wife.
Right.
Like, he's not going to be, I'm surprised he's not, going crazy at Juliet. Like,
Right.
she's lucky she's not getting a bullet to the head.
Right.
I mean this in a non-sexist way, but Jin is probably like, well, that's just a girl, right? Like, it's not how I think about it, but I would think that's what Jin is thinking, because that's who was in the mafia that Jin was in, like.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
If Ben had turned up at camp, that would be the end of Ben.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, we do see Juliet then go to Kate, and she's like, I need you to go get Jack. I love it. This is the she's like, I need you to go get Jack. And Kate's like, he's a little busy right now. Like, did you not just see all the things that happened? She's like, but I kind of need to talk to him. And she's like, why do you need to talk to him? She's like, kind of did this to Claire. Oopsie. I did this, my bad.
It's like Frozen, like, I kind of set off an eternal winter. Like, I kind of maybe almost killed her. Whoopsie.
I do like that, like, so obviously Kate wants to help Claire, so she takes Juliet over to Jack, or, well, brings Jack to Juliet, I should say. Meanwhile, we have, like, the most unlikely duo of all time sitting over watching all of this happen, going, like, giving you a bad pit in your stomach, and that would be the team of Sawyer and Saeed. No, I know, like, you guys are all shocked right now that these are the two that are teaming up here, but yes, they do. They're gonna get absolutely red for filth here shortly, but it's gonna be great. But Juliet goes into this whole thing of like, hi, I'm Juliet. I kind of put some stuff into Claire, and it's making her sick, but I had to do it because, like, pregnant women don't live.
But like, the thing is she would have died without me. So, like, don't be mad.
Don't be mad. Whoopsie.
What are your thoughts on all this, Jake? Because we kind of get this reveal that Ethan, in a way, potentially, if Juliet's telling the truth, saved Claire's life. And, like, what are your thoughts? This is such a big reveal that pregnant women, die on the island, and that potentially they saved Claire. Like, this is huge.
Yeah, so I liked how it finally answered kind of the question, 30, 40 episodes later, of, like, Ethan coming into the camp and, what happened that night when Claire was having those, like, dreams that it was Ethan injecting her. So, I mean, I like that this episode finally answered that. Like, that was my biggest concern with how they just killed off Ethan, because there was a lot of stuff left unanswered that they can obviously answer through flashbacks, which is nice. So
one also small thing in this scene, when Juliet's talking about, pregnant women don't survive on this island, you have a very clear moment of Kate looking at Sun. Like,
yeah, Sun. Yep.
That's a problem to look at coming up.
Yeah, in the future. Yep.
Most definitely.
It also reminds me how, like, earlier in the flashback, she was talking about, like, I think it happens at conception. I want to take someone off the island and have them conceive. Like, we know Claire did not conceive on the island. So, like, there's a little bit of, like, I don't know what I believe, right? Like, is Juliet, I mean, especially because we're going to see later in the episode, like, Juliet has this thing going, like, is Juliet being honest? Is this really what's happening? Is, like, I don't know what I believe. Like, I don't know what I think. Like,
but she does cover it well, though, because she does say, while Claire didn't conceive here, he was taking blood. Ethan wasn't just injecting her; he was taking blood, and everything was popping up.
Right.
Very similar to these women right before they died. So, like, this is why we had to do this. So, like, it does track.
Oh no! That's what she says, and they have reason to believe her. But, like, as a viewer, I don't know if I believe her. Like, I think that I do because I generally like Juliet, but I don't know.
No, for sure.
It's equally believable that Claire was so far along in her pregnancy that she was going to carry it perfectly fine without any intervention. She was like a couple of weeks away from giving birth, and this problem seems to be something to do with, like they said, at conception. So maybe it's just smoke and mirrors, and Claire would have been totally fine without being dragged into the jungle by Ethan.
Maybe Ethan.
I do like as well. It is interesting that she does say that Ethan acted on his own accord, that this wasn't part of the greater plan. Like, he got caught and then he improvised and dragged Claire away.
Well, and we obviously don't mention he hanged Charlie in a tree, like, so I mean that doesn't get brought up. Obviously, Charlie wasn't around.
Right. Well, Juliet obviously, in the position she's in, is downplaying that part as much as possible. Like, he improvised and he wanted to take care of Claire.
Trying to do good.
Yeah.
We'll forget the fact that he hung Charlie. It's fine.
I mean, we don't have to talk about what he did to Charlie. He was protecting Claire.
He was 100%.
Guy Ethan.
Such a great guy. But again, so Juliet has a plan. She's now like, this was my doing. I will fix it. I like, Ethan used to leave a stash of medical supplies. I can go get it. I can fix her. Please let me fix this. I want to prove to you that I'm good. And Jack's like, okay. Now this is where I started to, like, as the viewer, be like, so the meds are just still there? Like, it's been a couple months. Like, this is weird.
Right. Even if it's been like a month, that's still weird. But also, like, again, Jack. I'm a big Jack fan. I'm a big Jack defender. But, like, Jack, send someone with her.
Right. Well, he doesn't need to because our awesome duo shows up. It's fine.
The morality, please.
Morality, please. But like, I mean, again, like, even if you're sitting there going, like, as a viewer, being like, not all this is adding up, but she's so that you're like, all of this makes sense. Like, totally fine.
That's what I said. I was like, I wasn't sure at first at all, but, like, it just seemed believable. Like, I was willing to believe that she's telling the truth now at this point.
Yeah, I mean, because that's
much like when Ben first arrived as Henry Gale, Said said, he's very convincing. Like, where the truth lies completely, who knows? But, like, Juliet's very convincing in this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point where, as a first-time viewer, when the reveal at the end happens, you have the reaction Jake had of, like, oh my gosh. But we're gonna get there. We do get another flashback here where we get a little bit more of Goodwin. Goodwin is having a good old time with Juliet in bed. Who would have thunk that one? But okay. With that, she does reveal that she was on the island for 3 years. Again, this was a blooper because earlier we found out that it was like early September and this is late September. But sure, again, we'll throw it out, whatever. But they have a knock at the door and she's like, stay here. Obviously she's been gone a while, so Goodwin, like, goes out to find her. But he finds her staring at an x-ray, which we now, of course, know that this is Ben's x-ray. This is around that time. And she's going to go and confront Ben. Good old Ben. This moment is insane. Like, she's like,
really good.
She's like, you have a tumor. And he's like, shocked, obviously. And then she's like, why are you like shocked? And he's like, we just told me I have cancer. She's like, I never said cancer. Like, it's like immediately he gets thrown into the could have been a lie about her sister, which is why she immediately loses her shit of like, if you can cure cancer, then why do you have it? Why are you scared? I need to go home. I need to find myself. Like, we are done here. That Jake, this is where you were talking, where she's throwing the glass of water out of his hand. Like, again, completely justified here. And she's like, you are a liar. Like, it's time for me to go home. Like, I'm done. Like, this is it. Like, you've done pissed me off and I'm out.
Like, there's so much in this scene where it's also like you can see the anger on Juliet's face where like, this piece of shit, like, he said he was going to cure my sister's cancer. And like, and then also from Ben's point of view of like, Ben's the leader of the others and he has cancer. Like,
in a place,
what does this mean?
In a place that cures cancer.
Yes. And there's an element of like justice and like karmic justice of this comes so soon after Ben is like ruthlessly manipulating Juliet and using the cancer as his bargaining like power, and the island gives him cancer like so soon after. It's like the island is not happy with Ben in this moment.
What if the island or Jacob took it from Rachel and gave it to Ben?
Oh, I love that. I love that.
This is 3 years later, guys.
I mean, it takes time to develop.
And
it wasn't 3 years; it was 2 years.
It was 3 years. She said that her sister was getting ready to give birth in 3 months, which meant she had been there for roughly like 5 or 6 months.
So it was 2.5 years. It was 2.5 years.
He held on to the cancer.
You can have it. You can have it for a while before you know it.
Sure.
Yeah, before it goes off. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes off. It's fine. Anyway,
I never thought about that. Like, it's a passing over. But Ben has clearly done something that the island is kind of done with him.
Yeah, I mean, we know the Rose situation of it all. This is like, how did you get cancer? Like, this is like a big, huge question of like, how did this happen? I mean, even Ben is like, wait, what? Like, you can tell that he's just like, he's trying to figure this out. Like, he is completely mind blown here of like, this is not what I expected. Okay, I definitely thought I like, twisted a muscle. Like, now you're telling me I have cancer. So yeah, it is a huge moment. This scene is just so powerful too. Like, the hurt because she's like, I need to talk to my sister then. Like, I need to, like, you're a liar. And he's like, I didn't lie to you. Like all these moments of like, no, everything I told you is true. There's so many emotions going on in this scene. And it was a very
I do not care about Ben at all in this scene. Like, screw Ben, you're an asshole. Like, I'm on the ride with Juliet of like, you promised me that you could cure cancer, and that must have been a lie because of what I'm seeing right here, which means I need to talk to my sister right now.
Don't worry, Ben will get worse in about 2 minutes here. It's gonna be great. With that, we get back to the island where Juliet does find the meds that are sitting there just happily waiting by this
in the marked tree.
The marked tree.
Can we point out the mark?
Yeah.
The mark in the tree is the same mark that she got branded with in Stranger in a Strange Land.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The little, like, asterisk star thing. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, like...
I didn't even notice that.
She grabs the meds, and lo and behold, the two best people show up to be her moral police, as she calls it. Like, this is one of the most iconic scenes because she absolutely reads them to filth. Like, she does not give a shit.
It's also, I really like it because it shows that like over the course of the 3 years, like how much she learned from Ben, right? Because when she first gets on that sub, she just takes like, they kind of like give her an attitude about like, do you want to be special or not? And so she just takes the tranquilizer. Now, like, someone gives her a little bit of an attitude and she's like, compose myself and fuck you. Like,
yeah, that's literally what it was.
But then it's also like a really good commentary on how much, as we've seen, that Saeed and Sawyer have changed. Like they're not those men anymore, and it is like they can't say anything to it. Like, because she's totally right. It's a incredible moment from Juliet. This is like when I think of iconic Juliet moments, like her reaming out Saeed and Sawyer is so great. But we know that they've changed, and like it's like Sawyer especially. Like I don't want to make you happy, Kristen, ever, but like we have seen him grow so much. Like he is just not that man anymore. And even when he like kind of falls back into his own ways, you can see that it's an act. It's a stretch for him. Like he's completely changed, and he's become like you said, like giving Claire the meds with no questions asked. It's a small thing, but Sawyer would never have done that. Like point blank, never. He's a completely different man, and I think it's so great to have it like pointed out of who they were compared to who they are now.
Yeah, I think the thing about this though is like Sawyer and Saeed are obviously very intimidating men. Like they are very intimidating men, very scary men, and Juliet's just like, no, I'm a badass too. And I love when she like reaches for the meds and she's like, and you're gonna let me, and like walks off. It's like, okay, all right, go off, Juliet, go off. But once we get to this next scene, this is not so much badass Juliet anymore, but oh my god, I want to hug poor Juliet in this moment because here we go. Ben, listen, if you want, I know, Michael, I know this is gonna be very hard for you, but this asshole should be worst character of the episode. I'm just throwing it out there. But we get obviously a video montage of the past. We get like the whole like downtown moment and like all the things of like catching us up to the point of the crash. Again, I don't know how you guys missed the clear like break off of the plane yet again, but it's okay. We do have where Ben says, Ethan Goodwin, take off. We didn't know that had happened. And he goes, I guess I'm out of the book club. Well, that is where we were left off at that moment. But there's more to it. He goes, Juliet, we need to have a chat. Let's go walk.
And she's like, now?
Right, like plane just he's like, we've got time. It's good. We're good. But we see them walk. There is a bright moment where you have a good laugh before this horrible like series of events that happen. But he's like, Mikhail never has his walkie on him, and he's like, we're walking up to the house. Don't shoot us.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Because we know that Saeed walked up to the house and got shot, which is, whatever. But
this is the like constant predicament with Ben, because he is a dick. He is such a manipulative, lying piece of shit. And this is like some of the worst we've seen of Ben, but he's so funny. Like I can't ever hate him because he's just so damn funny. Like I just love him. I'm sorry.
Well, you said you can't hate him. Let's give it a minute here. With that, they walk in. I do love that there's also him just like completely giving Mikhail shit too, because Mikhail's like, did you see it? He's like, a plane broke apart in the sky. Of course, we freaking saw it. Like, what? But this is obviously the communication station, and he's like, well, it's Oceanic Flight 815. There's 324 people on board, and he's like, I want detailed stuff, and he's like already on it. What a good little lapdog Mikhail is. But here's where it gets the biggest dick move of so far. He says, go to Richard in the park. And Richard's sitting there with a newspaper. He's like, this is today. It's live. Just so you know, yesterday you called me a liar. Guess what? Now I'm going to dangle your alive sister and the baby named Julian after you. Like, this is the biggest dick move. Like, listen, I'm wrapping up Susan, Brian, like all the assholes into one, and they still don't come close to this moment that he does. Like, this is horrible. This is horrible. Michael,
he cured her cancer. Good guy Ben. No. No.
I love
the
silence is fascinating.
I can't defend it. It's so vile. So vile. I play the arsehole sometimes, but no.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's not even just like showing her that like she's okay. Like he's not like giving her the whole story. He's like, lo and behold, 2.5 years ago, like her character completely vanished. And then she gave birth to this baby, a boy named Julian, after you, because like you just lo and behold disappeared. And like this is so mean. And then to be like, Richard, get back here. We got some stuff to do. And then turns it off. Dick.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is just the lowest that Ben has gone with his manipulations. Like I was shocked that it got to this point, but he knows what he's doing to get people on his side, so.
And like Ben could like be bribing people. He could be like, you need money, but he knows that like Juliet doesn't care about the money, so he uses her sister and her sister's cancer, and like it's so vile.
Yeah, it's horrendous. It's really bad. This is like, I cry every time, just the emotion. Like, and again, like Juliet, like Elizabeth Mitchell, like you feel every ounce that she's feeling in that moment. Like her hands on the screen, the shakiness, like the tear, like you feel all of it. She did amazing in that scene. But yeah, Ben, you know, we all know where I'm giving worst character to today. I hate to do it though because I love Ben, but this is bad. Moving on. We see that Juliet has now come back. She's brought the meds, and Jack's like, "Oh, good, you're here. I can, clock out." And Charlie has some serious concerns. He's like, "So you're just gonna let this random person we don't know inject her with something we don't know, and like we're not questioning it?" Question mark. And again, Jack pulls out the whole like, "You trust me, so we should trust, and I trust her. Like this is fine." I do
love that though. Like I do love that from Jack. Of like, this is Jack. It's like, do you trust me? And Charlie, like, yeah, of course I trust you. Like going all the way back to like, remember them in the cave-in together?
Yeah.
Like Charlie trusts Jack with his life. Like it's Jack. We have to trust Jack's judgment, even if he might turn out to be wrong.
Whoopsie. But he tells, obviously Charlie, give us a second. We gotta chat. And obviously never have the loved ones in the room when you do things. Some things that they do in the hospital. It's totally a thing. But he goes, "Hey Juliet, like I've got your back, but if this goes south, you are so on your own." And I love that she's like, "I'm already on my own." Like, what? Like, you might be like helping, but I'm definitely all alone here. Like, you're not really doing much other than trying to be like, I trust her. Like, you're not giving any examples of why, like all these things. But also we get this next moment after she's obviously injected Claire. We have Charlie sitting there bedside holding the baby's freaking hand, and Claire's so cute. So cute. I love Charlie.
Yeah.
I do like the thing that Jack said when she gave her, like when Juliet gave her the medicine of like, if this doesn't work, there's nothing I can do. Like, if this doesn't work, that's it. Like, I can't even protect you at this point.
Yeah.
Like
she's dead.
Jack's not 100%.
She is dead.
Yeah.
Jack's not unaware that like no one trusts her.
Yeah. He'll be sending in his 2 watchdogs that are Saeed and Sawyer in. But with that, was obviously Charlie is sitting there bedside. Claire wakes up and she is fine. I love that she's like, "What happened?"
Oh.
Nothing. You took a nap. It was great. Like, you're fine. But obviously she is okay. Whatever Juliet did worked. And so because of this, Jack now brings Juliet supplies. Here you go. Here's an airplane pillow and a blanket. You're welcome. Thanks for saving Claire. And he's like, "I talked to everybody. They're good. You can set up and lean-to. Like, have a good time. Like, welcome to the camp." It's all good and gravy. You are one of us because you want off this island just as bad as all the rest of us. So this is the moment, obviously the title, The One of Us. Well, about that one of us, let's get to our surprise ending, shall we?
This was such a good moment for Jack of explaining why he trusts Juliet, and it's so believable. And I'm so like, yes, you need to explain this better to people, Jack. But yes, I'm on board. She wants to get off the island too. So maybe she's done some questionable things as another. Maybe she's been another, but she wants off the island just like you do. So she's one of you. And then we get to the next scene.
Oh.
Well, about that one of us, we have Juliet setting up her new digs. She is, tying the tarp up. She's having a good time. She's looking at everybody. Everybody's having, oh, hey, Juliet, like neighbor here. And as this happens, we get a flashback of Ben going, let me hear you say it again. And the plan has been revealed. I will handcuff myself to Austin. I'll drag her out into the jungle. I'll pretend to be gas too. And he's like, well, what if you get caught? I will admit to it. Like, I will just say that it was the only way you could trust me. I'm now one of you. And he's like, great. Okay, well, the implant that we put in Claire should make her like the amount of, like, you put an implant in her that you can just release random toxins into the girl body like anytime. Who are you?
Oh my God.
But he says she'll be can't even talk. She'll have symptoms within
Symptomatic.
Thank you. I went to say and I kept coming with sympathetic, and I was like, this is not correct. So I was like, we'll just go with symptoms. She will have some symptoms. And you will have this nice big crisis to save. We are like, Ryan is dropping off all the stuff at the tree. Yeah, I was on to you guys. There was that wasn't just left there by Ethan 2 months ago, but all of this is revealed, and she is like working with Ben, and he said, I'll see you in a week. Jake, your face was so great. What were your thoughts of this? Because we have to immediately come to you. But
yeah, this was crazy because I like I said, I believed Juliet was telling the truth at this point, but I did notice earlier on in the episode she admits to Kate like she dragged her out there. I was like, oh, that's interesting, but I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just let that slide, and then come to this and we find out everything that actually went down into this plan. And just like, I was shocked, especially hearing like they put an implant in Claire. Like, I did not expect that. I didn't know what was going on with Claire through this episode, and so that was just extremely shocking. And they really think they're doing something good for Claire, but the others do, but clearly they are not.
What do you make of the whole, like, Ben says, I'll see you in a week. Like, what is the plan there?
I have no idea. I still want to see what they're doing with John Locke and his dad, Anthony Cooper. Like, I want to find out, like, what is their plan there. They obviously use that to manipulate Locke into thinking he's the special boy. So yeah. Like, I do wonder what they're doing for a week, but I guess we'll see, hopefully.
He is special.
I was waiting for you to have the moment.
They're all special.
It's special. Am I going fucking crazy here?
They're all special. He is no more special than anyone else.
I mean, yeah, they just told Juliet she was special too.
Juliet's special. Yes. Rose is special. Jack is special. Kate's special. They're all special. They're all special little snowflakes on a tropical island.
Oh my God. Before we get into another round of these two going back and forth of anything you can do, I can do better. Jake, start us off with favorite and least favorite character.
All right.
Sorry, just one last thing before Jake gets to that. I would just like to point out that this episode is called One of Us. The first episode we meet Ben as Henry Gale is called One of Them. So the Ben episode in this episode is like a duality of one of us, one of them, and I just love that. Those episodes together are so much fun. I just think it's really fun. I had to point it out.
Yeah, I realize that now that you say that. All right, favorite character. I mean, I think it's pretty easy. I wonder how many of us are going to pick these two. Favorite, I'll go Juliet, just because it does focus on her. It made me believe that she was telling the truth. And, like, I just think, again, we got this, like, complex, very morally gray character in Juliet. And then least favorite, we will go Ben at this point, because that was just crazy. That was horrendous, like, what he did. That's, like, a new low. I do think Ben is still a fascinating character, but that's just extreme manipulation. So...
I'm scared.
None of us want to do it.
I'm going the same as Jake. I think Juliet is incredibly interesting. I don't know if I fully trust her. I don't know if I should fully trust her. But I'm very invested in like what that character is going to be bringing to the show, and I want to see more of her. And my least favorite is Ben because he is awful. The way he uses Rachel's cancer against Juliet is just awful. So I love what Ben brings to the show, but in this episode, fuck him.
I agree. He is a dick. My favorite character of the episode, by far, is the great Benjamin Linus. He is a complete arsehole in this episode, but my god, is he a fantastic villain. Like, I have to, like, he's so good. Shout out to Juliet. Like, this episode completely relies on Juliet, and Elizabeth Mitchell is incredible, but like, just when you think Ben can't get any lower, he is one of the best TV villains of all time, and this is him at his most manipulative, most cutthroat. Like, he's the best. He's just the best. And I don't have a least favorite. Nobody sucked in this episode.
Are you gonna pick the baby
So
again?
my go-to whenever nobody sucks is Turnip Head, because he didn't do anything.
What? Just hating on Aaron for no reason.
Well, he didn't add anything to the episode.
Oh my god.
All the characters are great.
I'm sorry, Turnip Head informed Charlie that there was something not right with Claire.
Yeah, by screaming and crying. Shut up.
Oh my god. I want you all to remember this moment when we're arguing at a future date. I want you to remember like who you're siding with. If you side with Michael, you're siding with the baby hater. Just
like, there's so many people you could choose. Ethan.
You're siding with the baby hater.
Richard, who went along with the plan of like torturing Juliet. Like, there's so many other options, but we went with Turnip Head. Okay.
Turnip Head. Stand by it.
Oh my god, Kevin.
Good lord. Well, okay. I of course always want to pick Sawyer. I always want to pick Sawyer.
You want to pick Sawyer, of course.
I also am going to shout out Charlie, because he had some very sweet moments, but he's not worth it. It is definitely going to Juliet, 100%. And because she carried this episode. Like, yes, did Ben definitely help, but she you don't have this episode without Juliet, and Elizabeth Mitchell slayed it. And then of course, I'm not insane, Benjamin Linus. Listen, Jake, there was a moment that a while ago we did a villains, favorite villains podcast, and I so badly wanted to put Ben, but knew that we were going to be talking about Lost that I didn't want to ruin it. This is why that Ben was at the top of my list, but I couldn't put him because we were going to talk about Lost, is because of this episode, because it's absolutely horrendous. It's just so freaking bad. So he is absolutely the worst. I love a villain. I am a villain and I love villains.
You are a villain.
And the fact that I am saying absolutely not, there are certain things that villains just should not do, and this was one of them. So no, bad. Shame on you, Ben.
Yeah. To my memory.
In my defense, I'm looking at it like best as in most entertaining and worst as in
what they actually say. I understand why you say Ben is the best character. I'm not saying that he's not a great character. What I'm saying is you hate babies.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's just
no, I don't. On the record. No, I don't.
I was just gonna say, Kevin, to my knowledge, Kevin, you did put Ben as in that favorite villains podcast.
I did.
Yeah, so, he ruined it. I was a good friend and didn't ruin shit.
But it's okay. It didn't ruin much. So.
Well, you knew he was going to be a villain.
Okay, but by the time you find out his name is Ben, you know he's a villain.
Yeah, true.
You're just a horrible friend. It's fine.
Says you! Says you!
Says the wretched bitch.
All right, episode ranking.
All right, let's bring that up.
Now that we have an actual top 20.
We have a proper top 20. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
If you want to find out how we got that, I think there's a part coming out somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Top 20 overall episodes. All right. So yeah, that is where everything stands. All right. So One of Us, I do think it's knocking out numbers in Homecoming. I think this was a really good episode. Some really good stuff. I could see it. I honestly could see it being just for now, just outside the top 10. I think we can put that discussion to just being whether it's going to crack into the top 10 or just below. I think it's better than the other 10 that are listed up till that point.
Okay, I'm just looking at this list for now. This is like, I think this goes with Not in Portland. Like, they're like two parts of the same thing, right? Like, this is Juliet's story.
Yeah.
And this is like part 1 and part 2. So it's kind of, that's my general thought.
Yeah, I think it's better than Not in Portland, but it's a good. Obviously, they're both good. I mean, it's a good follow up to that. So,
I would personally say, like, I don't know if I would put it. I mean, I was not like, I didn't love 23rd Psalm like you guys did. I mean, I think it's, I'm happy that it's officially in there. I would say that this is probably above Orientation, maybe below Do No Harm, because there's still so much emotion of the Do No Harm. But this is like, there's so much.
Michael's face when you said that, I was like,
I'm sorry. But there's so much information in this one, and then when you get the reveal of and the cliffhanger of wait a minute, we just spent an entire last couple episodes thinking Juliet's on our side, and now she's not. This is the ultimate dupe of all of us that we're like, what? So that's where I would put it. I will happily move it other places, but that's where I would put it. And
I'm much more in the camp of around the Not in Portland. I personally enjoy the other 48 days more. I'd probably slot it in under that.
You're
it's a very
saying
good episode. All the top 20 are great, but I don't think it's I certainly don't think it's top 10. Wowzers trousers.
Well, I didn't say top 10. I'm not saying top 10. But you're saying that Not in Portland is better than this one?
Well, this is we're designing a list by committee. I do think this is better than Not in Portland, but I don't think it's better than the other 48 days. So I have to rank it on my own perceptions of these episodes. So for me, it's below the other 48 days.
Wow.
I would say, all right, so you're putting it at 17. I would say 15. Kristen would say 13. So that's an average of 15. Then Jake, what would you say?
I said 11th.
So that would be 14.
Yeah. Okay. So
above Man of Science.
Yep. All right.
Goodbye Numbers and Homecoming.
We knew it. Literally why we put
gave you a hyphen. We knew it wasn't going to be for long.
Right. We knew it was not going to be for long. That's why we were like, you know what? We'll put 2 together. It's fine.
All right. Well, there it is.
Where are we putting this for season 3, though?
So that would put it up at number 3. It would be between Flashes Before Your Eyes and Not in Portland.
Yeah, it'd have to be above Not in Portland.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
this one isn't a discussion anymore. It goes where it goes within the top 20.
No, I forgot Flashes Before Your Eyes is in the top 20. That's why I was like, but wait.
Where is Flashes Before Your Eyes?
Number 9.
Flashes Before Your Eyes is only at number 9.
Yeah. So
I do not like the long con as much as the rest of you. It's not better than Flash. I like Flashes Before Your Eyes storytelling. I like that type of storytelling though. So that's just
well, good thing you were wrong, and that's where it stands. Sorry about your luck. Okay, bye.
We have a Sawyer obsessive person on the podcast. The Sawyer episodes are always going to be bumped up.
True.
Sorry, the long con is amazing. I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
It is amazing. It's good.
I mean,
good
it's great, but I like personally, I like flashes before your eyes, anything like non-linear, like when a character experiences time non-linearly. I enjoy that type of story. So I really like flashes before your eyes. Like that is a very me. Like I am the target audience for that episode.
Yeah. Again, these are some good episodes. So, yeah, that is episode 16. So we're close to the end of season 3. Very close. So, yeah, I'll let you guys get to your spoiler section, and we will see you all next time for more Lost on the Tribe of Nerds.
He's not in the episode, Kevin.
I didn't say anything.
Hello, everyone. We are here for the Tribe of Nerds After Jake spoiler section of Lost. If you have not seen Lost in its entirety, like our sweet Jake, move out. Time to go. We spoil everything, literally to the very end. So
not just the next episode, everything.
Michael's cut me down. Let's move it on.
All the way to the church of the end.
All right. If you're still here, that sucks for you. All right. Here we go. Did you just say the church of the end?
There's a church at the end. I hope
There's
you
a
left.
church? With that, well, we have our Juliet episode. We had Juliet episode where Ben is a complete and utter douchebag. So bad. But poor sweet Juliet never, ever, ever gets off the island, which is so sad.
Right. I think we've talked about this before. It is like one of the great tragedies of the show that she never gets off the island.
Yeah. I mean,
unfortunately, Elizabeth Mitchell just had to go join V.
Oh my gosh! If she wasn't joining V, she probably gets on the plane.
Probably gets on the plane.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think
her and Sawyer live happily ever after. Like,
oh, that's so sweet. I do enjoy them better than him and Kate. But also though, the fact that like we're like Juliet like consistently gives us heartbreak. Like the moment where the freighter blows up, like that's coming up soon. Like her sitting on the beach being like, "It was." Like he was like,
"Not
again." Is that coming up soon? Isn't that the end of season 4?
Yeah. No, I mean like it's coming up. Like it's not like tomorrow,
like,
but. Like where she's literally like he's like, was that our ride home? And she's like, it was. Oh my gosh, like dagger to the heart.
Her boat, her aquatic way of escape blows up twice.
So bad. Anyway,
that is some rotten luck.
But I mean, Ben, he's gonna get worse because of Goodwin.
He's basically going to have Goodwin killed for, as we see in this episode, sleeping with Juliet.
Yeah. Well, one, because Ben is like stage 5 clinger and like stalkerish, like bad news bears.
Crazy ex-boyfriend. Not crazy, crazy like, ex-boyfriend.
But also Goodwin was married and having an affair with Juliet.
Maybe. Uh-oh. Listen, you're on the island. There's only so many people. And like sometimes people make bad choices. And we forgive them for their bad choices. We don't send them off to die.
I mean, in all fairness, his wife was kind of a bitch and Juliet's nice, so.
Oh my gosh, I love Juliet.
Let's not condone the negative behavior here.
Oh,
I'm not condoning
the baby hater? Okay.
I do not condone the negative behavior.
I'm not a baby hater. I'm just saying Aaron is the least interesting character. Let's not put that out there.
No, I'm not condoning cheating. You should never cheat, but legit, like, don't do it.
I'm not condoning cheating.
This was a public service announcement by Kristen.
Service announcement.
I said it was a bad choice, and I said sometimes we don't have people killed for it. We forgive them, and we don't have them killed. I said it was a bad choice. I did not condone it.
I mean, I didn't condone it either. I just pointed out the fact that his wife was a bitch.
It is funny that like this was Jake being like, "Holy shit, Ben is a monster," and we have not even got close to the levels of monstrosity that Benjamin Linus is capable of.
Definitely not. But can we also take a moment here that I want to talk with all of you guys on, that Jake yet again pulling something out of his ass saying that he thinks Jacob is connected to the smoke monster.
I mean, listen, Jacob is
wrong.
connected to the smoke monster. So he's not wrong, but Jacob is not the smoke monster. So he's not.
No, he said he was connected to the smoke monster.
No, but I think he's going down the path that you are naturally meant to go down. That like
right.
We have seen like that was my theory all along, like, that like Jacob's smoke monster
Jacob can cure cancer.
The same
he's supernatural, thing, and the smoke monster is a smoke monster. So the smoke monster is supernatural. So like that they are somehow related or connected is not a leap. I don't think.
Yeah, and he's certainly not right because they are very much different things.
They are very different things, but like there is a connection.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Like a 1,000-year-old connection.
A major one, but yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What else is there to spoil, y'all?
Did we mention Juliet's like gonna be on our side ultimately?
We did not.
I mean,
like she does betray the others and sell them out, and it's going to lead to an incredible season 3 showdown between the others and our survivors on the beach.
Yeah, she basically has told Jack all about this entire plan, and they are going to. It leads to another amazing line when he's like, "We're going to blow them all to hell," and I love it. It's like so. Whew, it's such a good. Oh, I love season 3. I love season 3. But yeah, they have a plan. They have a big plan, an explosive plan, if you will.
An explosive plan. I will.
Yeah, no, that like I love season 3. I like all of the finales are always really good, and like even the premieres are really good and things like that. But season 3 is just like, oh, it's us against them. Like it is on this war that has been like stepping stone for season. Like this is the moment. It's so good. And then there's so much of like, well, we already know about the Charlie thing, and then like so there's like so much heartbreak because then it's like why were there so many gunshots? There were only supposed to be 3, and like there was only 2 explode. Like it's a whole like you're going on a whole roller coaster of emotions in that finale.
We will discuss it, but I'm putting it out there early that the season 3 finale through the Looking Glass is going to be hotly contested to overthrow Exodus. I think it's maybe the best episode of the show.
I will 100% agree.
Not Penny's boat. That is one of like the most iconic things from the show.
Yeah.
The hand on the.
Oh my god! Can all of us come with it like prepared? Are we on the same page?
The second you said it, I was there with you. Yes, when we watch that episode, we need to have it written on our hand.
I do have a giant Sharpie right here.
We all just write it and put it on our hand, as he holds it up, we all hold it up too. Oh.
Yes. Oh. Make a note. Make a note.
I think Charlie has bigger hands than me because I just tried to write it and it's going to be squished, but I'll do it.
We're going to do it. But yeah, no, I definitely think it's my favorite, I think, of the entire series. That like it's just a powerful season 3. Like these next couple episodes are so incredibly powerful that it's like it's almost unfair to the rest of the series how like this back half of these episodes are.
Yeah.
I will go on record saying that.
Yeah, I think when I looked up, have I still pulled up? No, I don't have them pulled up. When I looked up the IMDb ratings for season 3, like these last few episodes are all like 9.7 for Through the Looking Glass Part 2. 9.7 out of 10. Do you know how hard it is to be rated that high on IMDb? And 9.6 for Part 1. Like, do you realize how high that is? It's crazy.
Yeah. We're gonna get our Benjamin Linus origin story coming up. We get everything with Anthony Cooper.
Him and Sawyer connection, like
oh my gosh! Wait, is this the episode where he shoots John Locke and John Locke is in the pit?
Yes.
Oh, so satisfying.
Poor Michael. Anyway, yeah, like this is gonna be a great finale. So stay tuned because it's gonna be great. Jake, I'm pretty confident for the rest of the season will be like every episode. So stay tuned for that. And yes, the very close looking, all the things. Like, comment, subscribe. No spoilers because Jake can't help himself. We already mentioned that. Don't do it. And let us know how wrong these two are and how awesome Sawyer is. Okay, bye.